Welcome to a new episode of I Know Jax. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving with lots of turkey, tofurkey, or whatever it was you had for the Thanksgiving meal. And I hope you enjoyed a relaxing time with your family. Now, for many of us, this weekend is a busy one, not only because of the shopping, but also because it's the weekend to get the Christmas tree in place. So it's safe to say that we have now entered the holiday season. You can't have a holiday season without good food. That's a given. And as you know, I'm always up for trying new types of food. I like to travel on my stomach and I really enjoy spicy foods. But this time, we're going to try something completely different. Tea time. And let me point out that we're not talking about golf. We're talking about afternoon tea. Now, tea is surrounded by ceremony. And when you say tea, I'm thinking Alice in Wonderland, geishas in Japan, or the Victorian era. The only tea I drink is sweet tea. Now, I don't know for sure if my friend, our resident wine expert, Chris Chisley, is much of a tea expert, but I know how the Brits obsess about tea times, so I figured Chris might have enjoyed his fair share of tea times in the drawing room and have an unfair advantage on me. But I felt I needed a support group for this excursion. Now, our beer guy, Mark Wisdom, can explain the difference between fresh hops, stout, and IPA, but I'm pretty sure he's not much of a tea drinker either. So I decided to bring him and a group of friends to join me at High Tea. Mark and I were joined by my friends Kathy and Bill from Play Harder Tours. I tried the citrus mint with lots of honey. Honey always makes everything taste better.
This one is
So poinsettia is champagne with cranberry.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I'm sticking with this. Dude, what is this? It's so fancy. I know, right?
We have 4 sandwiches we put out there, and they're smaller than a regular sandwich, right at a nice 2 to 3 bite. Yeah. First one we have an everything bagel, mini everything bagel, some smoked salmon, dill creme fraiche, and a little sliced cucumber, small sprig of dill on top. Second off, we have our ham brie with a little apple compote, apple butter, which is definitely delicious. Nice. That's absolutely, it's definitely going to be a favorite of a lot of people. We have our grilled vegetables with a spreadable goat cheese on a whole wheat pita bread, and with pistachio dust, which
pistachio dust just sets it off.
And then finally, we have a chicken salad wrap with candy pecans, grilled avocados, and some alfalfa sprouts.
The sandwiches were awesome. My favorite was the walnut bread with ham.
People think tea sandwiches, and you look at Martha Stewart stuff. We push it to go.
You kind of go that an extra
beyond, and then
2 steps.
Out of the park after that.
All right. So tell me what we've got here in round 2.
Okay, round 2.
Where are the ring girls?
If you're not already ready full from round 1, we have, starting off, we'll go on the bottom, we have some fresh spiced scones.
Okay.
And next to that, actually, we have some Devonshire cream to go with those. Okay. They are absolutely delicious. The pastry shop here is one of my weak points, so I spend a lot of time in there making sure to test everything.
Exactly.
So we have a nice, next to that, we have a nice walnut bread.
Okay.
Kind of on the denser side, but very, very good. We have some shortbread cookies. Okay. Some pretty much a nice little coffee cake. Gotcha. And then some other fresh cookies on top.
The most important thing during the holiday season is to get together with friends and family And why not for high tea? Now, I have to ask this. Devonshire cream, it looked like whipped cream to me. What's the difference?
Devonshire cream it actually pretty much originated in Devonshire.
Okay.
It's taking a raw milk and bringing it up, and after you cool it down, it'll have a small layer on top.
Right.
And that's actually the cream separating, and that's what the cream is.
Oh, okay, so it's just a different way to make whipping cream.
Way to make.
High tea is served at One Ocean until December 22nd. Reservations are required. You can find all the details at iknowjacks.com. Here in the South, we are probably more familiar with sweet tea. But even so, tea seems to have had a profound influence on our culture when you think about it. There's even a famous poem about it. Let me see if I can recite this. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. That was written by George Harold Sanders and Clarence Z. Kelly and published all the way back in 1939. Here's another one. A woman is like tea. She doesn't know how strong she is until she's been in hot water. That was Eleanor Roosevelt who said that. One more. May your life always be like a pot of tea, overflowing to warm the soul. I said that. You heard it right here on the air. Who wrote it, you ask? How do I know? I found it when I was Googling. Pretty sure it wasn't Eleanor, though. I'll be back with moral wisdom and enlightenment right after this.
Latitude 30 is the official away game headquarters of the Jaguars. Catch all the football action in our HD Sports Theater for every away game. 365-5555. Latitude-30.com.
Checkers Barbecue is all about great food and having fun with friends and family. Checkers is available to rent for parties and does some awesome catering too. I recommend that you go try Checkers out for yourself, and when you visit, let Art know I sent you. A while back, I invited a friend of mine, the food blogger Devin Stiles, to join me to talk about food trends in Jacksonville. Today we have Devin Stiles, the Jack's food here with us today to talk about food trends in Jacksonville. So tell me, what are the food trends going on in Jacksonville?
Right now, food trucks are super, super hot in Jacksonville. We have new trucks popping up, it seems like every day, with the new downtown spots, Main and Forsyth, and by the new courthouse. It's really allowed the food trucks to expand their reach. Before, they were just able to do stuff by PSS or private events or Everbank Plaza. And now with these new spots,
and then the events that they're doing as well.
Yeah,
I
these
think
events
Jack's
are great. The Jack's Truckies are such a great advocacy group for the trucks. And then we have awesome new restaurants like Casey Crave at Jack's Beach.
Nice.
And then there's Black Sheep. Word on the street is their new rooftop bar is going to be opening up in the next week or two.
Okay.
If you haven't checked that out on Facebook, the shots look really good, really exciting.
I have to check that out. And what about other new places?
What's really awesome is there's an amazing smokehouse out of Central Florida, Four Rivers. They're going to be opening up a spot in early 2013 off of Bay Meadows and 95. If you've never had their food before, I know it's a trek to go down to Orlando, but now we're going to get it up here, which is great.
Nice. And what do they specialize in?
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Smoked barbecue.
You can never get enough barbecue, can you?
No, this town loves its barbecue.
No doubt. It is the South.
Yes.
You know, it's North Florida,
Give
but
me
still
some
the South.
smoked meat. I like it. And then also Witch is diving into the sandwich shops that are popping up all over town between the Jersey Mike's and the Jimmy John's. Now we're going to have Witch opening up here soon.
Now, another thing I noticed that's been a pretty big trend is, and maybe that's because I'm a beer drinker, but beer-centric restaurants. A lot of really beer-centric
Salty
restaurants.
Fig that is a new gastropub that's opening up. College and King Street, I believe, right across from Kickbacks. That whole corner has just turned into Beer Central.
And I love it.
I know, it started with Kickbacks, and now the Garage opened, Jolliest Poorhouse opened, and Salty Fig's opening. It's a really exciting time. Pele's right down the street with their beer passport is so fun.
So you can have a lot of fun with beer and food, which is
right around that corner is so exciting
it's kind of
right
up my
now.
alley. And do you think it has to do with the amount of microbreweries that have come along here in Jacksonville that are also so good?
Oh, absolutely. I think part of the reason that corner is so successful is right up the street you have Intuition, and around the corner you have Bold City.
Bold City, yeah.
It's very much that crowd that's interested in the microbreweries.
Absolutely.
I think it's going to start popping up out a little bit more towards the beaches too, with Engine 15 and Green Room. I see it going on out there too.
I heard there was going to be a brewery opening up in San Marco area.
I've heard.
I've heard through the grapevine.
But I can't think of anything official.
Okay.
So.
Well, we won't break that news now. Then maybe next time.
Maybe next time we'll know more.
So what else? What other kind of trends do you see going on here in Jacksonville?
The barbecue, the sandwiches, the microbreweries, the food trucks. It's really exciting. I heard that there's going to be a cupcake truck.
A cupcake truck?
Cupcakeries are kind of a big deal between Sweet by Holly.
I'm sorry, I don't get it. I want a real full cake. Why do I need a little bitty cake that I'm paying almost the same amount for?
Because sometimes you don't need to eat a full cake.
Well, if you look at me.
Need a cupcake. And then you can, instead of getting a full cake of one flavor, you get cupcakes of multiple different flavors. You can try things.
Okay, we'll go with that then.
Exactly. You can have your cake and eat
it too. Okay, well, coming into the holiday season, what would you say, what would you recommend for people for holiday gifts that are food related?
Food-related holiday gifts. If you've never checked out woot.com, they have a wine section.
Okay.
Always has good stuff. Anything bacon related. Bacon is a big trend right now, not just in Jacksonville, across the country. Supposedly there's a bacon
flavored vodka. I was like, what?
Even Skittles flavored vodka. Flavored vodkas are huge right now too.
Nuts.
That's always a good idea.
I don't get it.
And I mean, gift certificates. Think about your favorite restaurants. You can still support your favorite local restaurants.
Yeah.
Most of them offer gift certificates.
Yeah.
It's a great way to get people around you to support local businesses.
Well, that's something that we're always trying to get people to do is buy local. Please support all the local businesses because this is, iknowjax.com is what we're all about. So, why not do that?
Yes.
Well, thanks for joining us today. Hopefully we'll get to have you back again soon to find out what goes on maybe in the new year.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Okay, we're not leaving the food and holiday theme yet. Next, we're going to talk about baked goods, and this is a favorite of mine. It's the holidays, and with the holidays comes William Shakespeare. No, really. Now, why are we insisting on me doing Shakespeare? This is a first on the show, and this is one from Love's Labor Lost. I promise it might be the last time I break out in Old English and quote Shakespeare. Here it goes. And I had but 1 penny in the world, thou shouldst have it to buy gingerbread. Who do I think I am, Laurence Olivier? No way.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I'm at One Ocean Resort to check out the 5th annual gingerbread creation unveiling, and this time they built the whole One Ocean Resort. I'm going to talk to Chef Susie to see what went into making it.
This is an awesome project. I love building gingerbread. I love to play with dough. I love the sugar. I love the creativity and the artistry that goes into it. And I always tend to end up with something that's a little whimsical. We use a lot of gingerbread, obviously. It took, for this gingerbread structure, over 1,500 egg whites, 400 pounds of powdered sugar, 225 pounds of flour, 400 pounds of brown sugar, 200 pounds of butter, my favorite, 15 gallons of molasses, and of course, for the roof structure, over 6,000 neckos. And we'll have cider and little gingerbread cookies, so come out and enjoy. That's my favorite part also.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, a Happy New Year, a Happy New Year.
December 21st, 2012 marks the end of the Mayan calendar, the day that some say will be the end of the world. Please join me and the I Know Jax crew on our Party Like It's the End of the World Jacksonville Brewery and Pub Crawl. Let's stare the apocalypse in the face. We have partnered with Play Harder Tours to organize a party of mega proportions. Leave the car at home and hop on the bus with us. We'll visit 6 of Jacksonville's craft beer hotspots, starting at Green Room Brewing at 7 p.m. We'll be making stops at Engine 15, Intuition Ale Works, Bold City Brewery, Dahlia's Poorhouse, and Kickbacks Gastropub. Mark your calendar and make plans to join us. Tickets are going fast, so don't wait. Reserve your seat today. Visit iknowjax.com/fun for all the details.
Latitude 30 is the official away game headquarters of the Jaguars. Catch all the football action in our HD Sports Theater for every away game. 365-5555. Latitude-30.com.
Checkers Barbecue is all about great food and having fun with friends and family. Checkers is available to rent for parties and does some awesome catering too. I recommend that you go try Checkers out for yourself, and when you visit, let Art know I sent you. Okay, I felt really good about this episode when we started on a high note with high tea, and then it all went down the drain when we had me performing Shakespeare. Now I'm second guessing myself. I might have made a mistake by not inviting Chris to tea time. Maybe he'll feel left out and be upset with me. I was just concerned that he would, upstage me. I'm convinced Chris knows exactly how to hold a teacup, when to have the pinky out or in, and what Devonshire cream goes with, and if you stir the tea from left to right. And well, anyway, it's a good thing we're going to talk about wine next. Today I'm with my buddy Chris Chislett, the wine guy at Royal Palm Village Wine and Tapas. And today we're going to talk about something pretty controversial. Now, I was reading on your blog.
This is front page news kind of stuff. This is big.
Wine and cheese. Do they go together?
It's the whole wine and cheese thing. It's even just wine and cheese as a sentence. People have wine and cheese parties
together,
and all this
like
kind of
peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah. Well, I got somebody that asked me about this. It's a little over 2 months ago. So, I went to a wine tasting and I was doing 40, 50 different wines, and you kind of get to a point, right?
At that point.
Oh, yeah, at that point you don't even care. But what's the way to kind of keep your palate in check, Because by the 30 or 40, even if you're spitting or, even if you're just taking small sips, what's the way to keep your palate in check? Is it water? Is it crackers? Is it cheese? And, wine and cheese, it's kind of been promoted as this match made in heaven kind of thing. And sure, you can pair wine with cheese, but personally, to me, cheese, I find, if anything, kind of coats your palate a lot more, blocks those taste buds, and if anything, it kind of inhibits your taste buds a little bit. So it kind of makes sense. Yeah, I think
that's like pouring milk over your tongue.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. It's kind of the thicker, creamier cheeses are definitely the harder ones. But personally, that's where I stand. Is that wine and cheese really isn't this pairing that it's kind of made out to be. Personally,
especially if you're tasting wine.
Yeah, definitely. If you're tasting wine, sure, there's no problem drinking wine and having some cheese. But if you're really trying to,
clear for the people out there who aren't,
I don't want nasty angry letters next week. But the whole concept of wine and cheese, I just don't think it's this match made in heaven kind of perfect pairing. Gonna help you appreciate the wine as much as people think it will.
Water and crackers.
Personally, water and crackers. If you're really just trying to enjoy the wine itself.
So you heard it here first. Wine and crackers, not wine and cheese. We'll see you guys again on the next Wine Guy segment. Okay, that concludes this week's episode. Next week, we're going to have a very special episode coming your way, but it's all a surprise, even to me. Here at I Know Jax, we're getting ready for the holidays, and we'll talk more about that next week. But don't worry, I'm not going to do any more Shakespeare or Dickens. It's not that kind of surprise. Personally, I need to get online right now to check out the special deals for Cyber Monday. I'm not a big Black Friday shopper, but online shopping, on the other hand, that's more my cup of tea. Now, last but not least, make sure to reserve your seat for our big Party Like It's the End of the World pub crawl on December 21st. I'm going to be there. It's going to be a blast, but seats are limited, so sign up now. Just go to our website, iknowjax.com /fun or click on fun in the navigation bar and you can find out all the details. I'll be back next week with another brand new episode, and until then, I'll see you on the internet.
Latitude 30 is the official away game headquarters of the Jaguars. Catch all the football action in our HD Sports Theater for every away game. 365-5555, latitude-30.com.
Checkers Barbecue is all about great food and having fun with friends and family. Checkers is available to rent for parties and does some awesome catering too. I recommend that you go try Checkers out for yourself, and when you visit, let Art know I sent you.
Hi, my name is AE Diva. I'm an AED. What's an AED? Well, not to brag, but I'm a lifesaver. If someone goes into cardiac arrest, I shock them back to life. What's cardiac arrest? It's when your heart stops beating. Yeah, I know, serious. But never fear if AE Diva is here. I hope I see you at your school. Look for me.
For more information about AEDs in schools and how to help stop the #1 killer in schools, go to shocktolife.com.